Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. Got a couple things before we get going. Number one, want to remind you, this is an old piece of merch, but we're running merch all the time now. So check out the store, atlamerch.com. We also finally launched our podcast. So if you haven't checked it out yet, would love for you to go take a look and give us some feedback on it. It's on the Autotopia LA podcast channel, separate channel from this one. So with that said, this car was introduced to us by our friend Paul that used to be part of the channel with us. America, fuck yeah! So we're gonna dig in on this thing. Thanks for bringing it out, by the way. I know it's a bit of a hoof for you to.
Yeah, no problem.
You know.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully we get you out early enough so it's only like an hour and 20 minutes.
Sounds good.
1980, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
What condition? Did it look this good?
It looked just like this. The previous owner did a really good job with the body. What I've done is completely new drivetrain, all new harness, all new interior, all new suspension. Anything that came off was put on new.
And what was originally in it motor-wise?
Well, it had a truck junkyard 5.3 in it.
Okay, so he gave it a little more power then.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, let's pop the hood and we'll start there with what you've done. And I like your reasoning for why you did what you did. Because a lot of you guys right now, I know you go, oh, just an LS3. This car is fully carb compliant.
Carb compliant.
You're 100% California legal.
I'm
with this
100%
car.
legal in 50 states.
You said, what is it, the EOD LS3, right?
No, it's the E-Rod.
E-Rod.
The E-Rod, yeah.
Yes.
And there's a EOD number stamped on the block. So when I take it for emissions, the smog, they just literally hook it up to the ODB and 10 minutes and I'm done. It's good to go.
So cool, dude.
Yeah.
What is this power on this?
430 horsepower at the crank.
Which, you know, I mean, it's not bad. You still get to have fun with it.
Talk to old guys for about cars on the weekends. It's great.
Yeah, totally. Well, when you think, I mean, I think about it when I was a kid to get 430 horsepower, you know, you were earning it to get it to that point.
Oh, yeah.
You're like me. You love cars. You just don't work.
Yeah, I always tell, I have a couple Facebook buddies, Nathan Klusner, Dale Schwartz. In fact, Dale Schwartz, I bought my engine from at Schwartz Performance. He sold me the engine, the accessory kit. Dale's a good guy, really great customer service. It has upper and lower tubular A-arms from ProTouringFbody.com.
Yep.
The solid body bushing, subframe connectors, rear GT leaf springs, Viking shocks, the bare brakes, hydro boost, air conditioning, new vintage gauges, American Auto Wire harness.
So you went ballistic on the car.
Yeah. It started with, I'm gonna swap the gauges out, and then that turned into this.
Is that all it was gonna be, really, was swap the
Yes,
gauges?
sir. Yeah.
Dude, I love those stories.
Yeah.
What's the transmission that it goes to?
4L80.
4L80.
Yeah, 4L80.
Yeah.
And it's with the rear end's been built, still a 10 bolt, but welded tubes, Moser axles, 473 gears. I mean, 373. 373.
Jesus,
Sorry.
Say, holy cow, on the freeway, that's gotta suck.
No, 373.
And you did bare brakes on it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I have the T4s in the front and SS4 in the back. Also bought from Dale Schwartz at Pro Touring.
Now, since you don't do the work yourself, who did?
So I was at a car show and I met this kid named Justin. I call him kid because he was 26. He had a C10. He's, I'll swap that truck and that truck. Said, you want to do I think he did my control arms, and they did a really good job. He did my gauges, and then I said, you know what, Justin, you just want to do the whole drivetrain? He said, sure. So I helped him. We did it in his driveway.
And you got to get your hands dirty and kind of learn some.
Yeah. I have a toolbox at home with a bunch of flashlights. About the community too, like I said, there's this guy in Tennessee, he has a badass 71, Nathan Klusner. I'll message him, I have a question. Dale, the guy I bought the engine from, I have him on speed dial whenever I have a question. He'll pick up the phone, give me good recommendations. Dave owns ProTouringFbody.com, and he is the suspension guy.
Which brings up a question when you said it's still leafs in the rear. Is that one of those scenarios where you could have gone 4-link or something of that nature, but he's telling you you don't need to do it?
Right. The car's not going to be a track car. It's an overpriced grocery getter.
Yeah. No, I get it. You cruise the car, dude. This is one, I tell you, I've gone back and forth with people on it. It's like, which chassis should I do for my car? Well, what's your purpose of building the car?
Right.
You know, well, I want to cruise it and I want to be able to do burnouts. What the hell are you going to put a chassis in there for and have floors built and spend God knows how much money doing it? You know, I mean, I'm assuming new cooling system to go with everything.
New cooling system. It's a northern radiator, derailled, dual electric fans.
It's all simple. It all looks very OE. You know, it really does.
I got the Corvette LS3 covers. A lot of the purists give me crap for putting them on there, but I like going to the car shows and the kids come up. They're like, wow, it has a Corvette engine in it. Because that's how I was. I would go to a show. I was like, man, that car has a Corvette engine in it. And then I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kind of trolled some of the purists with those covers on there.
Yeah. Well, let's look at wheels and
Yeah, sure. So
wheels and the stance. This was the thing I noticed when you rolled in today. Your stance is really nice on the car.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's so right, doesn't it?
Yeah, I get a lot of compliments on that.
I'll bet.
The wheels are custom made by Reda Wheels. Tony, he's out of Palmdale. So he custom made these for me. So there's 18 by 9s in the front, 19 and a halves in the back, 275 tire, 295 tire in the back.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, with leaf springs, you didn't have to tub it then.
No tub. I did
Yeah.
shave the fenders and I banged in the seatbelt hump.
Okay.
To make room for the 295 tires. My buddy rode with me down here. Whenever I make a left turn with weight in the car, there's a little bit of rubbing and I have to look into that. Yeah, but no big deal. The brakes, I got them custom engraved by Bear. They say Trans Am on them, front and back.
I like the wheel, man. The wheel's cool.
Thanks. I wanted like that classic snowflake look, but with a more modern pro touring vibe to it.
Is this an original color?
No, it's not. It's not. It's a non-GM color.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, super cool, dude.
Yeah,
and
thanks.
exhaust, I'm curious because I did notice like it's a quiet one when you rolled in.
Yeah, so I have catalytic converters, and I'm running Spintech mufflers right now, and I do have the splitter, but you know that new law, that Jay Leno law might come into play, so I'm waiting to see how that goes because I want to get rid of the catalytic converters, and I don't want to go to the smog place, have them do a custom setup for me, and then come back a few months later to redo it again.
Yeah, it's a pretty car, dude. It's very sleeper in a way. You said this car originally was what, 100 and something horsepower?
I believe it's 168 horsepower, in that range. I might be off by a couple horses, but it was in the 160 range.
Right, so you're running more than double the original
it had a
power.
quarter mile of 17 seconds or something like that, which I think I can run faster than that.
So funny, man.
Yeah.
Almost 20-second quarter mile, and they would actually publish that like as if it was a selling point.
Right?
Dude, this will hit a 17-second quarter mile.
I also redid the interior.
That's what I was just gonna check out. I wanted to, and by the way, just one of the coolest friggin' things ever, man.
Yeah.
That's
They only come on, they maybe get on maybe twice a year. They are in the trunk right now because our weather right now is a little goofy.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That's when I invested a lot of money in these custom leather seats.
Wow, you've done a lot here, man. I know these cars so well, dude. I remember this so much as a kid. I remember I was telling you, I just love that you still, didn't get rid of that.
No, yeah, and it has new vintage gauges.
Nice.
I have retro sound radio, so I have the Bluetooth modern radio in it. Kind of Lascara steering wheel.
It's nice. It is this car,
Right.
It's like that's the thing I like, dude, is there's so many iconic things to this car being a kid of that generation.
Yeah.
It's fun to still see this car, looking like what it once did. But you can tell it's upgraded. Are these original seats?
Those
just
are
recovered?
So I wanted aftermarket seats, and then after seeing other cars with aftermarket seats, I thought the best for me would be to recover my original seats. So I took them to a Joe in Corona upholstery shop, and he new foam, new springs, new backs, new everything.
Is this original?
That's
and
the
then
original
recovered?
center console that was recovered by the previous owner.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, super cool, dude. Well, let's get the cameras in. We'll go take it out for a drive and go for a little cruise, man.
Sounds good.
Well, I tell you right away, dude, just a couple seconds of driving it, there's that instant, you can tell that this is not the stock suspension on this car.
Right. A little bouncy, but I love the way it handles.
Boy, the car shifts right, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Did that take a while to get that dialed in to get...
No, the computer does everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this car drives great.
The brakes feel a little touchy. The Hydro Boost, you can stop the car with your toe.
Dude, your brakes are definitely, they're right there. I like when I get in a car and you didn't give me any tricks to watch out for other than in your rear end, you're getting a slight bit of rub.
Yeah, it's
with added weight in the car.
When I'm making a left turn.
Only on a left turn.
Only a left turn, so I gotta look into that.
Yeah, it's stiff though, but it's the good kind of stiff. It lets you're in a hot rod, man.
Exactly. I've had the car built so we could drive it. It's not a trailer queen. I drive the car.
Yeah. Well, if you're putting 4,000 miles a year on it, you're definitely driving.
We can get on the freeway and I head to San Diego, no worries.
No questions at all.
No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Other than who's paying for gas.
But I'll bet with that motor too, you're probably...
I'm getting about 15, 16 miles, but
Yeah.
I'm on it a lot.
Yeah, I'll bet you
Yeah.
are. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like, I mean, it is what it is. It's a car set up to go drive and enjoy.
Right.
You know, and you obviously do. And, sorry to say, but you look fucking badass doing it,
right?
bro. Come on, we're in a T-top TA, man.
that's
Come
right.
on. You prefer automatic over manuals?
No, I love stick shift cars, but the whole California thing, I would have to change the tune on the computer, and I don't want to be messing with that. So we'll see how this Leno law goes. And I got a good friend of mine, Don, and he's been itching to put a T56 in here, which I'm not opposed to.
Got it. I like this car, it's fun. There's still elements of classic in it, but it's so much. I mean, I've driven old original Trans Ams. You know, let's be honest, late 70s into the, gosh, even into the 90s was, I don't think it's the greatest time in American car building.
Yeah, they were dogs.
They were pretty bad.
Yeah.
And this is so much more refined, but yet it's not so refined. You know what I mean? When it starts to feel like a modern car.
There's something about a cool lowered car. Like,
There is, but your stance is badass.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
a driver's stance on this car.
appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm not a fan of when you get too low and now you start getting shit rubbing on the underside. You get tired.
Well, I still do.
Yeah. How long has this car been done for, the way it is right now?
Well, they're never done, you know that.
Yeah.
But I got it back, I believe, summer of 2023. And then after that, you know, it's the whole drive. You got to get the bugs out.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So then after that, my friend Don, I met him at a car show, and he helped me out with installing some of the brakes. He did that at his house. And then I just got the wheels about 3 weeks ago. I wouldn't have been on your show without those wheels.
They're good looking wheels,
Yeah.
man, and they kind of replicate, not quite, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a different style, but it brings you back to that honeycomb that was on this car.
Snowflake, you're gonna get a lot
Or
of shit for that.
snowflake, yeah. I hope this Leno law thing goes through.
100%.
It'd be a game changer. I mean, it would allow us to. I think it actually, what it would do is make everybody happy. The people that are concerned about emissions. Okay, you're getting a more emission-friendly vehicle now, and for us car guys, well, I just tripled the horsepower from 200 to 600. I'm happy now.
And made it more reliable.
Way more reliable. I mean, really, it's a win for everybody. Well, you sure geared it right at 373s.
Feels peppy, huh?
Yeah, it does. But I know also when you're on the freeway, you're probably just cruising.
I'm cruising,
no
yeah.
problem.
No problem.
Yeah. That to me is fun power, dude.
Yeah.
And I know, like, you're like
great.
me, you're probably like, yeah, it's fun, and I would love another 100 or 200 or whatever it might be. But that's fun power, man. That the car gets up and moves, and it's not scaring the piss out of you. And
Right.
I'll tell you what,
And it's
it's
reliable.
Friday. I want to chill out
That's
today,
right.
man.
Yeah.
Shit, we came up on that guy quicker than I was expecting. So see you at the next spot, guys. You know, being a kid of this generation, I just have such a great love going back to the Smokey and the Bandit car, man. It's still, in my opinion, one of the coolest things ever. The idea that he's kept a lot of the flavor of that, but gotten rid of so much of the antiquated technology. The idea that he's got an LS in this thing and yet he's made it carb compliant, pretty impressive. Anyone that lives in California, you understand the importance of carb compliance. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one today. That's just a true, pure, go have fun driver car right there. Want to also remind you guys, we always have merch available, so check out atlamerch.com if you're interested in purchasing some of our stuff. And our podcast is live on the Autotopia LA podcast channel, and we're super excited about it. So I hope you go check it out and take a look. With that, thanks for hanging and watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, you guys. Later.